Trading was hard until I realized this, and that is not the strategy, not the indicators, nothing like that. The hard part is you, and it is truly the hardest part in anything you do, trading or business, relationship, whatever it might be. It's always you versus you, and in trading it will really show up. The strategy is easy. I'm gonna show you in this video exactly how you can be profitable, literally in this simple 10 or 12 minutes video, whatever the time is gonna be in this video. By the way, before we continue, look at this amazing sky I have here in Chiang Mai in Thailand. I'm right next to the airport, which gets a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad. But the sunset is absolutely stunning. The realization for me, when I actually realized that the trading by itself is very easy, the problem was always me, and this problem is gonna be always you, my friend. By the way, also if you wanna follow my trades, my mindset, etc., this is a free group on Telegram. I'm sharing all my trades, my mindset, everything else. You can see we have a whopping 55 members here. I'll tell you my story because I think that's the best way for you to learn, and for me to learn, for everybody to learn, not just tell you what to do and etc. From hearing other people's stories and perspectives, you learn the most, I believe, everything in life. For me, when I started trading, I wanted to make the money. I wanted to be the best. I opened a chart with the dollar sign in my eyes and thinking, you know what, I'm gonna make this work in 6 months, or maybe maximum 1 year, and that's it. I'm gonna be making 10k a month, 20k a month constantly, and I'm gonna be sailing into the sunset on my private yacht. But it cannot be farther from the truth. I was always trying to find the best strategy, the best thing. Don't make trading more overcomplicated than it is. Trading should be simple and easy. I mean, just look at this chart which I have prepared. Look at this. Like, if you trading this, by the way, there's a plane coming over. If you're trading this, tell me, how do you want to read this? I guess this could be like a resistance. This could be like the resistance line. I don't know what is these lines, this line. By the way, nothing against this person which I found on TradingView. I don't know whoever this is. Nothing against him. I don't know this person, anything, but I just saw this chart and I'm like, how the fuck I want to trade this? Like, if I look at this, I'll be so confused. All the trading could be so this is his chart, right? Whoever the person might be. And I believe a lot of the charts will look like this on your trading view. And honestly, that's what my trading view looked like when I got started. Now look at my trading. Okay, so this is 2 alarms, right? I've got 2 alarms to make a lower high on the 1 hour, and I've got another alarm to set to get to my TP. That's 2 alarms, and I've got 1 resistance. The resistance is not the best, not the strongest, to be honest, but I like the way it's set up. I'll show you another example. Resistance, 1 touch, 2, 3, 4. This was a 5th AUD cat. That's a resistance. Even that the 4 hour just made a higher high. Technically, I still like the trade because on the 1 hour we had a nice engulfing, strong bearish candlestick, meaning the bears or the sellers got into more power than the buyers. You can see was in the Asia session, keep going up and up and up. And once we turn into the London session, if I turn this on, you can see at Tokyo, and then as soon as we're getting just before the London session, 2 p.m. here in Thailand, then it's just plummeted down on a 1 hour, and now we're kind of bouncing around. Even that today is a Tuesday, 30 of December, and I know lots of people saying, don't trade on the holidays, especially during Christmas and New Year. But honestly, I don't care. I mean, if I lose this trade, I lose this trade. But why the markets are open? Because people trade, banks trade, everybody trades. So obviously it's not as momentum as in normal days, but there is momentum. So why don't you just trade simple support and resistance. Why do you trade ICT? Why do you trade Fibonacci's? Why do you trade all this nonsense which you don't really need on your screen? By the way, I'm 100k funded, and I'm about to get 200k funded extra, so total 300k, so it's over $250,000. And I always see traders or people on YouTube like, oh, I'm 6-figure traders. Bro, you're not 6-figure trader, you are 5-figure trader, because you only have certain limit which you can lose, right? Anything after that, you don't actually own the money. So technically you're not really 6-figure trader, 6-figure funded trader, but it's nice to say. So anyway, I am 300k on the paper funded almost, but anyway, that's not the point of the video. The more you simplify the chart, the better results you're gonna be. Like if I look at this, like okay, let me stop for a second. You look at this, have a good look for like a 5 seconds, and then look at this. What makes sense to you more? Like, where do you want to place the position here? I don't know. Are you gonna place it here? Are you gonna place it here maybe? Are you gonna? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. What this tells you more? Is this tells you you're gonna sell or you're gonna buy? Obviously sell, right? Because this is obviously strong resistance. And honestly, this is how I got funded 100k a couple of months ago, and I made like I think like $5,000 profit or $4,000 profit in a span of 1.5 months. I got a bit of a drawdown, right? So drawdown right now. I am. Let me see. I'm gonna show you here. I'm almost about to blow my 100k account, which is funded, and I'm still about break even, which is 200k. First step 1, 200k, and I'm trading this for too long. But the markets, you can blame it on markets condition, but really it was going up and down last few weeks. So I'm trading this account for the last 3-4 weeks. So yeah, I will see how that goes. Anyway, this is how I got funded. I found a resistance. This is what I did. I just found a resistance, which is this one, right? Put a triangle there. Wait for the price. First of all, I'll look at this one. What's the price? The price obviously is bearish on a daily. This is supposed to be high and continue up, but it didn't. What it did was high low, high low, and then we broke below this low, making this chart now bearish. We came back to retest. We had a nice engulfing on a daily, and then I went down to 4 hour. Then I saw this engulfing on a 4 hour, and I entered the trade. Now even that we broke again, this was my entry point, and even that we broke above these previous highs. I honestly think this potentially, probably, is a fake out, and we're gonna continue down from here all the way to my profit target, but we'll see. The time will show. For now, I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. But considering by this nice bearish engulfing on 1 hour, I think it's gonna go in my favor. That's literally the strategy. I just told you my strategy. Just find on the chart wherever you think the price bounced the most in the history on a daily or weekly, unless you are scalping. You know, if you're scalping, you might want to find some other gurus on the internet and go by that. But if you just do swing trading or even day trading, then this is the easiest way. Find the support resistance on a weekly or daily, which is this one. The price bounced multiple times from this area, then go down to 4 hour. Wait, I lost this trade because even though this one was bearish, you can see we broke below this lows. We came back to retest. I entered the trade and stopped me out in like a couple of hours, which is okay because I rather get stopped out straight away than waiting until next morning or a couple of days after be in the position. For now, what I'm seeing in this price is very simple. Since we turned bullish and we had a very strong bullishness here, I'm just waiting for the price to come back to this area to then buy all the way to this previous highs here, resistance. So the trade will looks like something like this. Boom. Like this, and I will trade it somewhere up to here. That's will be my trade. I will see if we're gonna get there or not. But for now, I'm just watching AUD and JPN, Japanese futures. By the way, also if you wanna follow my trades, my mindset, etc. This is a free group on Telegram. I'm sharing all my trades, my mindset, everything else. You can see we have a whopping 55 members here, so you can join or not, up to you really. And I'll see you there, guys. See ya.